Hey, Sugarfoot babies, what is up? So happy 7/7 portal. I've got a beautiful message for you today. Okay, this message included a postcard from a grandfather figure, so I thought that was pretty cool. But this is for someone who has been really just forging forward regardless of what's in front of them, carrying a vision that they've been working on for a very long time that seems to be going nowhere. Okay. But help is on the way. Okay. I just saw help is on the way, dear. Okay. So Robin Williams could be significant for you, or Mrs. Doubtfire. But this message came through 7/7/26 to 14, 96%. So as normal, I'm going to break down these numbers if you don't want to listen to that process, which I think you should this time. It's a little bit different than my normal downloads. So the drop down just says epic deals picked for you, 35% off, period, which goes right along with this message. So the number 7 is the Chariot. Okay. And then 7/7, so breaks down to 77, which indicates that you have listened to and followed your divine guidance, and you're now putting the wisdom in your day-to-day life. Okay. Number 26 broke down to two things. Number 2, the High Priestess, aka you, boo boo. And then number 6 is the Lovers. Okay. 138. So the Lovers talks about soul contracts. Okay. And then the next thing that we're going to break down is the number 214, okay, which in the Strong's Concordance means treasure or storehouse or treasury, okay. So storehouse in the Bible is used to describe repositories for gold or and silver, 202. Okay. And then the number 96, 9 minus 6 is 3, and Spirit showed me the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. So 212 as we get into this message. There is someone who has been watching you work hard towards a vision that Spirit has given you, 222. This person has seen you pass through several roadblocks, words, along the way, okay? This person sees your persistence and your gratitude for what you've accomplished, but this person also sees something deeper about you, okay? This drop down says your offer is getting impatient. Okay. They've watched you defeat your subconscious and align with your purest, highest self. You're no longer hiding the parts of yourself that people put you down or worked against you over. Okay. You are embracing your true essence, which I think is super beautiful. You've had a true soul remembrance. Okay. And you are applying all parts of your words. Mercury retrograde is kicking my hind end. But anyway, you are applying all parts of yourself to achieve this vision that has been given to you by the Holy Spirit. Okay. That came through at 227, 95%. So 227 in the Strong's Concordance means truthful, true, or genuine. Okay. So this person sees you as such. Okay. They see the potential in you and your true value, and they want to come in and offer you the resources that you need in order to provide you with the foundation that you've already been building, but in a more monetary way. Okay, so you can actually get yourself established. This will be a contractual agreement, okay, with that Lovers and 3 of Pentacles. But this person is showing up in like Emperor energy, 403. I keep noticing, so you could be seeing that everywhere. Okay, 909 on my time. But this Emperor energy can be male or female. Okay, but they just want to ensure that you get done what God has assigned for you to do. Okay, that came through at 233, 94%. So 233 in the Strongs means to season with salt or to sprinkle with salt. Okay, so this has been protected by the Most High, which God is on the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. Okay. And I'm noticing the Hermit, okay, which also goes along with this reading, 444, a little bit later on. And that came through at 234. So you are about to move forward in a big way, okay? And then I heard, and the first shall be last, and the last shall be first, and that's Matthew 20, verse 16, okay? And then I was reminded of something, one of my favorite readers, her name is A Touch of Baidu, okay, said earlier today in one of her readings. She was talking about God having you on the football field, the football team, okay, this whole entire time, but God's had you benched, okay? There were two reasons behind this, okay? So, first of all, you had to train for your position in order to get where you need to go, okay? Because you're not going, where you're going is not small, okay? And Spirit says you're a heavy hitter. And secondly, you would be cloaked until you have stepped into full alignment with yourself and your true purpose. Again, with that hermit, cloaked energy, okay? Traipsing forward, soul surging, providing light for others, okay? 555, while all being cloaked, okay? Like I said, until you stepped into full alignment with yourself and with your purpose. The enemy would have sent distractions. So this is why you've been so alone, okay? And the people that you have been placed in front of were part of your training. 615 on the timer. That came through at 241, 93%. So 241 in the Strongs, in the Greek, okay, means foreigner, alien, or of another race or nation, okay? So this shows you are not from this realm, okay? You are a star seed, and then I heard the original heavy hitter, okay? And then I heard, bitch, I'm a big gangster. I turn around with that foreign love. Okay, that's Kevin Gates, 644. Again, with that heavy hitter energy, okay? But also with the heart center that is truly rare. It's purity just radiates out of your pores, 654, okay? It's that came through at 246. 92%, okay? And then I heard the song Sun Shower by Chris Cornell from Soundgarden, okay? Which details the balance between pain and perseverance, okay? The lyrics, but it's all right when you're all in pain and you feel the rain come down. Oh, it's all right when you find your way, then you see it disappear. Oh, it's all right, though your garden's gray. I know all your graces someday will flower in a sweet sun shower. Okay, that came through at 252, 91%. So, I then felt, like I said, a grandfather energy around me. Look, I have chills. Okay. I felt this grandfather energy around me. So sunflowers could be significant, okay? Fishing could be significant. But I was being shown like the Universal Pictures opening credit, like showing a new movie, okay? So 252 in the Strongs also means seasoned with salt or salty. It was 808 as I looked up. So this grandfather has also been protecting this collaboration, okay? And this grandfather, what I saw, 818, was this grandfather had on dark blue pants, probably, this was in the 80s or 90s, okay? A checkered short sleeve shirt, red and blue with like gray, and a blue baseball cap with like the netting on the back, the old kind, okay? And then he showed me him holding up this huge fish, 838 as I look up. And then they said it's harvest time, okay? That came through at 256, 91%. 256 in the Strongs means changing, okay? So then I heard the lyrics, heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race, okay? So this grandfather wants you to know that whatever this is coming in for you will provide the healing for the entire world, okay? And then I heard buckle up buttercup, it's about to be a wild ride. Notice I almost said worldwide, okay? And then I saw you on a roller coaster, 919, as I looked up with the biggest smile on your face ever, okay? And this came through at 3 o'clock, 90%. So 3 and 9 is 12. This is 12th house energy, something you're not going to see coming. And then I heard 7th house changes, which talks about commitments, partnerships, contracts, okay? Ending at 303, 90%, 33, the Ascended Masters are telling you positive changes or projects that you are considering now will be worthwhile and you will be assisted in the undertaking. All right, guys, congratulations. I love y'all. Have a good day. Bye.